American Income Life Insurance Company. How are you?
Good, how are you?
You're married, correct?
Yeah.
Good, good. We spoke briefly about your benefits to the Teamsters.
Okay, yeah.
Is Joe here?
Yeah, he's in the other room.
Great, great. Do you mind if we sit at your kitchen table near an outlet?
Sure.
They have me using my laptop to save some time for quality control. Hey, Joe, how are you? Good, good, good. You guys mind if I give you the short version?
Yeah, sure, good.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. Because I am fully booked today. Okay. It'll just take me a couple minutes to get it set up, okay?
Oh, you're fine.
Cool, cool, cool. So how are things going at the Teamsters?
Pretty good, you know, the usual.
The usual. Nice, nice, nice.
Yeah, it's always interesting over there.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, we work with a lot of Teamsters members.
Oh, really?
Actually, we work with over 20,000 unions and associations.
Wow, that's a couple.
Yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot. So that's why they have me singing everyone to make sure that we get them signed up this service period.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry it's taking so long to see you guys, but yeah, like I said, we do work in service period, so that's why.
Okay. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Cool. Almost ready here. So did you guys make it to the meeting where they talked about this program?
No, we didn't try.
That's fine. No one really goes to the meetings.
Okay.
So basically, let me tell you exactly what I'm here, why I'm here, and what I'm going to do. So my job is to go over the no-cost benefits that have already been set up for you and review some other options that you might qualify for. Okay? I just need you guys to sit here and ask any questions at any time that you might have, okay?
Got it, yeah.
Sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Great. So let me ask you a couple questions while I get this set up.
Sure.
So how long have you been with the Teamsters?
I don't know, 5 years.
Ooh, nice. Hey, Joe, what do you do for work? Oh, okay. Wow. Interesting job. Cool. So you guys have a lot of family in the area?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, we're all local.
Nice. I love to hear that. How long have you guys lived in this area?
About 18 years.
18 years. Wow, that is a while.
Yeah.
So this is your first no-cost benefit, the Health Services Discount Card. Let me ask you, how's your group insurance?
It's okay.
It's okay? Well, this is going to be huge for you. This saves you up to 60% off eye care, hearing aids, prescription drugs, and chiropractic services.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah, this helps fill in the gap, but it doesn't take the place of any current insurance, okay?
Okay.
So inside is all the enrollment information and also a toll-free number and a website that you can call or visit. Okay? I'm going to leave this here. You can check it out when I leave.
Great, thanks.
Great. I'm going to make a U stack and a me stack, okay? Okay. Your next no-cost benefit is the Child Safe ID Kit. Well, every 30 seconds in this country, a child is abducted, and it's scary to think that 93% of those children not found in the first 24 hours are never found.
Wow.
Yeah. So this comprehensive Child Safe Kit provided by American Income. Yeah, you fill this out, any personal descriptions, physical descriptions, fingerprints, a DNA sample, and also a photo. So if they ever did go missing, you just hand this to the police, and they have everything they need to help find a missing child. You said you have 2 children, correct?
Yeah.
Great. I have one of these for each of your children.
Okay.
And then this is the accidental death and dismemberment benefit that your letter talked about. Okay. So for you, Mary, this is a living benefit that'll pay you $2,000 if you lost a hand, foot, or sight in one eye, or double that amount, or $4,000 if you lost any combination. And Joe, for you, this is a death benefit that'll pay you $4,000 if Mary died in an accident. I just need you to sign here acknowledging the benefits and that you're the beneficiary.
Okay.
And that Joe's the beneficiary. Excuse me. Okay, thank you. And then this is for you. Okay, right there. And then now, Joe, I have this accidental death and dismemberment benefit for you. So this is a living benefit that will pay you $1,000 if you lost a hand, foot, or sight in one eye, or double that if you lost any too. And Mary, this is a death benefit for you. So if Joe died in an accident, it'll pay you $2,000.
Sounds good.
Cool. I just need you to sign here acknowledging the benefits and that Mary's going to be your beneficiary. Is that okay? Good. Okay, now Joe, Part 2 of this benefit is that you can provide these to up to 10 people of your closest family members and friends. Yeah, that's really cool. It's already paid for by the union. So, who's the first person that you... How about I just put the 2 emergency contacts in there for your first 2 people. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
Perfect. So you said... Okay, who's next?
John Smith.
Cool. And then who's next?
Jane Landers.
Okay. Sounds good. And yep, looks like that's 10. And then, so it's really important that you give them a call. Just let them know that I'm going to be calling them and contacting them and delivering the benefits just like I'm doing with you. Okay?
Sure, yeah.
Cool. So when something happens, you're going to need our local office number. So bring your phone back out and let's get that in there for you.
Yeah, all right.
Okay. The number is 1-800-686-0042. Okay, cool. Yep, these are for you. Okay, so, great. Before I go any further, I have this mandatory read-off letter for you, okay?
Okay, sure.
So instead of reading the whole thing, let me just summarize the key points for you, okay?
Okay.
So what it's basically saying is that as I'm going through the program, you're nodding your head, you're thinking, wow, these are some great benefits. I can really see why my union endorsed these benefits. Then go ahead and apply today while I'm out here. On the flip side, if you're nodding your head thinking, wow, these are some great benefits, but they really don't need to fill a need in my family right now, I'm actually going to ask you not to apply. Either way, yes or no, the decision does need to be made today, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Sound good. Does that all that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Cool. So whatever you do, your group still wants your opinion on this officer report form, which is sort of like my report card, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So just promise me that you're going to stop me and ask any questions.
Sure.
Okay. This is for you. And then... Now the next benefits are by far the most important and most popular. Okay. Does all that make sense so far?
Yeah.
Okay. And then, this is the video right here.
Okay.
Can you guys hear it and see it?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Where's my binder? It. So you do have to qualify for these programs. So let me ask you a couple of help questions to see where you guys stand, okay?
Sure.
Cool. So have either of you two had cancer in the past 2 years?
No.
Diabetes?
Nope.
Any cardiovascular disease, including heart attack, stroke, or peripheral vascular disease?
Nope.
Okay, cool. Are you currently using oxygen?
Nope.
Any terminal illnesses?
No.
Alzheimer's?
Nope.
Okay, and do either of you use tobacco?
No.
Perfect. Are you currently on probation or parole?
No.
Yeah, because you're sitting right here. Have you ever been arrested or convicted of a DUI?
No.
Okay, great. Everything looks good so far.
Good.
That is good news. That is really good news. Okay, now you guys, over the years we go through contract negotiations, and it seems like through the years we've been giving more, but getting less. You get that?
Yeah.
Cool. So, these are the list of concerns for families.
Okay.
Funeral and final expense, paycheck loss, mortgages, children's protection, co-pays, deductibles, and lost wages, losses of pension and retirement accounts, terminal illness, and affordability.
Yeah.
Does all this make sense?
Yeah, all really important things.
Now, these concerns may or may not be in your favor. It's just all depending on you guys, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So the next no-cost benefit is the needs analysis. Okay? So what the needs analysis does is I'm going to ask you some questions, and then it's going to make suggestions about where the gaps could be in you guys' personal situation.
Yeah.
Does that all that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Great. Now let me ask you the questions to get in there. So, how much do you guys both make? Cool. Do you have any life insurance through work? No. Okay. Any outside of work? No. Okay, cool. You guys own? Perfect. And you said 5,000? Okay, cool. And do you guys bank locally with your checking?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, now let's examine your need for accident and health coverage, okay?
Sure.
Okay, you guys can both see the video, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Interesting video. Now, the first benefit that the needs analysis is suggesting is the final expense benefit. Okay? Now, what that is that's a whole life policy set up when you marry in the amount of $34,000. So that way, if you died, Joe wouldn't have anything to worry about. And that's backed by our Freedom of Choice certificate and also whole life, of course, insurance. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. So if you had to go a few weeks without your paycheck, would that make things pretty tough?
Yeah.
What if you lost your income forever?
That'd be really bad.
Really? Wow, yeah. So that's exactly why this benefit software chose to include income protection. Because right now you have zero, so it's recommending $100,000 of income protection.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So this is backed by a 10-year term protection program. So it must be renewed every 10 years based upon where you stand, okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Perfect. Now, besides your income, the next concern for working families is their mortgage.
Mm-hmm.
So families, they may lose their home after a sudden death of the breadwinner in the family.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, is that a concern for you guys?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because right now you have zero. So the needs analysis software is recommending $50,000, which will pay off the rest of your mortgage.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Cool. Does that make sense so far?
Yeah, definitely.
So the next concern that the benefit software had to do with is your children's future education. Okay, this next video is eye-opening. Let's sit back and watch this. Can you see, Joe? Perfect. You guys here? Good. Nice video. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. So they're recommending $100,000 and you currently have zero.
Okay.
So it's giving you $100,000 because you have 2 children, so that's going to be $50,000 for each of your children.
Okay.
And then this is backed by the accidental death benefit as well. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Perfect. And then also included is a special $10,000 life insurance policy on your children. It's called Child Rider. And then when they're 21, they can convert that to 5 times that amount. So, $50,000 of whole life insurance.
Wow.
Yeah, that is big. So this next benefit helps you take care of some of your income concerns if you're in an accident and get injured. So this video is going to explain it.
Okay.
So to recap, this benefit will pay you $100 for every bump, bruise, bee sting, things like that. It will pay you $300 a day for 365 days of hospital care. $300 a day for 14 days in the ICU, up to 14 days. And also $150 per accident for emergency accidents. So all that makes sense to you?
Yeah.
Perfect. So I do want to highlight that if you were to die during your working years, it would probably most likely be due to an accident. So financially, that would definitely catch you guys off guard, and it would definitely stop your pension and social security accumulation. So with this benefit, your family receives an additional $20,000 to $100,000.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a lot. That pays out immediately, depending on the type of accident. So this benefit is set up for you, so that way you guys are both protected. Now, do you see how having this money would help a surviving spouse get along?
Definitely, yeah.
Great. And then another important feature of this program that I want to highlight is that if you were to be diagnosed with a terminal illness, such as cancer or anything, you would have half of your freedom of choice and income protection benefit while you're still alive. So it's like a living benefit like that. So this gives you the chance to take care of any of your bills that you might have. Or what some people do is they like to spend the last moments with their family and have it the most memorable. So it's like a nice travel fund or something like that. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Great. So one more thing that I have is the layoff thing. So I want to mention that these benefits are yours. They're portable. and permanent. So like I said before, if you leave your job, retire, leave the union, you keep these. They also come with a strike and layoff waiver. So if you're in a qualified layoff, they'll cover your benefits for up to 3 months. And if you're on a qualified strike, it's up to 12 months. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Great. Now let me get this worksheet out. Give me 1 second. Let me fill this worksheet out so everything makes sense to you guys, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, this is called the 2-job worksheet.
Okay.
So it'll make everything nice and simple for you guys. So let me review everything for you. But before I do, Joe, let's imagine that your boss comes up to you tomorrow. Actually, no, this would be Mary in your case. If your boss comes up to you tomorrow and says, things have been going really well, so we're going to start paying you for 41 hours instead of 40 hours. And then on the other hand, let's say if your boss comes up to you and say, hey, things have been going really slow, so we're going to start paying you for 39 hours instead of 40 hours. So with that money, would you go buy a dream car or take a dream vacation or your dream house?
Sure. Probably not.
Probably not. Funny. Yeah, because it's just 1 hour a week, right?
Right.
So, the concept of this program is taking 1 hour's wage on every Monday, and who likes Monday anyways, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So taking that first hour and setting it aside to protect the rest and to protect your family. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So let me finish filling this worksheet out. So now, Mary, if you saw a posting on your work, and between job A and job B, this one is a little bit more money. So you'd make a little bit more money in here. But this is only an hour less, and you get the rest of these benefits here. Now, Joe, which one would you like Mary to take? You want her to take job B? Okay. What about you, Mary? Which one would you take?
Well, I guess I'd have to go with job B then.
Job B, perfect. Because like I said, the idea of this program is taking an hour wage on every Monday and then setting that aside to protect your family. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Now, what I've just gone over with you is what the benefit software suggests as the basic plan to handle your concerns. One suggestion is to add an inflation option, which would pretty much double your funeral benefits to cover the increases due to inflation, because things get more expensive every year. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So, did you want to start with the basic plan, or would you like to do a little bit more for your family and add the inflation option?
I don't know. What does Joe think?
Oh, you think the inflation option? Smart man. What about you, Mary?
I guess the inflation option.
The inflation option?
Yeah.
Perfect. So, and let me ask you a few health questions to see where you're at. Okay, so I'm not the underwriter, but based on what I'm seeing so far, it looks like everything's good. Okay, so this is the QR checklist, which is a mandatory checklist that we have to review with all the members. It explains the enrollment process. So the first thing that the checklist talks about is the way that the benefits are handled. So does all that make sense to you, Mary and Joe?
Yeah.
Perfect. Cool. And we're doing paperwork. Done with paperwork. Okay. Now, Joe and Mary, almost everyone takes advantage of these programs because of the big benefits, and they're really not that much. But we do get those few people that do actually decide to cancel. And then we see them the next service period, maybe 2 to 5 years later. And the bad thing is that it's a lot more expensive for them because they're older. Or worse yet, they can't even get in because of their current health conditions. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. So then most people, they want back in, but sometimes they can't, or sometimes it's just too expensive for them. So, this is not a short-term fix. This is a long-term solution for you and your family down the line. So I'm really glad that we put this in place for your family. So if this number is uncomfortable for you, let me know now so I can fix it.
I think we can manage.
You think you can manage?
Yeah.
Perfect. That's what I love to hear. Okay, but if anything comes up, here's my card. Just give me a call. But just don't cancel, because then we're gonna have to start all over.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's gonna be a lot more expensive, and you might not even get in.
Okay.
Okay, great. Does all that make sense?
Yeah.
Great.
All right. Well, thank you.
No problem.